What's the best film or play you've seen in the past year?
In fact, last weekend I saw a French film called Intouchables, or Untouchables is the English title. I really enjoyed it. It's a very endearing story about two men from very different social backgrounds who come together and they actually form a very nice friendship. There are the two men, one's from a very privileged background. He's actually a tetraplegic, which means that he's paralysed from the neck down, and he needs a carer to look after him, and the carer is actually someone who comes from a very deprived suburban estate, and the two of them, as I say, very different backgrounds, but they form a very strong friendship that continued for the rest of their lives.
I saw a film on DVD quite recently that I thought was really good. I saw it called The Woman in Black, and it stars Daniel Radcliffe, who played Harry Potter in the Harry Potter films. And he plays a banker, I think, who has to go to an old, spooky mansion to investigate a woman's financial affairs. And while he's there, all kinds of scary things happen to do with a little boy who died in mysterious circumstances at the house. And it was quite frightening, actually. I don't normally really get scared by films I watch, but no, I was a little bit scared by this one, so it was quite good, yeah.
I saw a really good film the other day. It was called Untouchable. It's a French film. It tells the story of a disabled man who's looking for a carer, and it's a somewhat sentimental film, but it wasn't stereotypical in any way. It was really good. It kind of made you think about disability in a different way.
The best film I've seen is Looper with Bruce Willis. It's a blockbuster. It's a new Hollywood blockbuster film that was really popular in England about a month ago, and I think it was #1 at the box office for several weeks. And initially I wasn't interested in watching that kind of film because I don't like blockbusters really, but then all the reviews that I saw on the internet were really positive. So I went to see the film, and yes, it was very good. I mean, it wasn't amazing because it was a little bit silly in parts. The plot kind of was a little bit silly in parts, but it was very entertaining. It was about time travel, going back in the past, and then this Bruce Willis character is being hunted down by his son in the present, if that makes any sense. It's all very confusing. So basically his younger self has to try and kill him. I don't know if that makes any sense.
The best film I've seen in the past year was called Romantics Anonymous. It was a French comedy about two very shy people who find it hard to express their feelings about each other. And the reason I enjoyed it was that it was really funny. And also, at the cinema, when I went to see it, they gave us free chocolates.